Hello YouTube, this is Keith Kevin Ken. How you doing? How you doing? I hope you're doing well. It's time again for another pocket dump deconstruction. This is where I show you what I'm carrying today and the knife that got away. Haven't heard from Spotticle yet. I know you guys probably tired of me going, haven't heard. But fingers crossed, hitting the wood, hoping that, hitting the desk, the wooden desk, hoping that everything works out. Let's talk about what I'm carrying today. I really do like my hewer. I call it hewer. People tell me I mispronounce it. But, you know, you're probably used to hewer tag. This is a hewer watch. It's the Monaco. I remember, and again, this has to be over 20 years. You guys will see when you get older, time flies like crazy. But when I was consulting, I remember them publicizing this, and I wanted it so bad. Again, it's Hewer Monaco. Nice square chronograph. Hold on. Oh, man. Oh, this cigar is beautiful. Smokes great, smells wonderful. That's what I do most of my days. Take it out of I wear a dress shirt almost every day. Just different kinds. And, take out my cigar. This is the Cuban El Rey del Mundo. Cuban cigar. Just a wonderful smoke. My copper shown. You know what? I have to look it up. I either say copper or brass. Whenever I pick it up, I forget what it is. I believe this is the copper one. I believe I bought the copper. I have to check that. Shown design pin. It has quickly become my favorite. I used to like just the plain titanium one, but as this ages, I really begin to love this knife. Shout out to Shown Design Pins. Again, I buy them. It's not sponsored or anything. The coin for today, and I don't know how much you guys know about silver coins, but this is the Krugerrand, South African silver coin from 2018. If that name kind of sounds familiar, South Africa was one of the first countries to have 1 ounce gold coins. So the Krugerrand. In movies, you hear about the Krugerrand gold bars and all of that from South Africa. Just a couple of years ago, they started. Now, U.S. started their program of silver, 1 ounce silver in 1986. The Krugerrand just started, South Africa just started their silver program for silver coins. And so a few years ago, I want to say 3 or 4 years ago, but they were the oldest, way before the U.S. got into the gold and platinum and all that market. Of course, they really spent a lot of time on gold. That's the South African Krugerrand silver coin. One of my Coach wallets. Man, back in the day, Coach was a huge place, and I bought Coach everything. I had Coach all over my apartment. Now, I don't know. The only time I see Coach, I'm walking by a Coach store, and most of it's women's designs and stuff. They used to do women's, but used to get a lot of men's stuff too. Today, it's all about the blended Scotch. And this is the Word. I keep saying the Word. It's Word. Notepad. It's just like all the other notepads that you see. I just found these on Amazon one day because I wanted more colors and stuff than some of the other notepads would offer you. And so I got a bunch of Word notepads. I love these. I love having a notepad in my pocket. All right, this is my first Leatherman. That's not true. This is, by the way, the Leatherman Squirt. I didn't spend a whole video on this, and I know a lot of you are familiar with Leatherman, of course. Me saying it's my first Leatherman multi-tool is kind of incorrect. You know, in the work that I do, I get a lot of, like, gifts from people, you know, with their company name on it or whatever. And I swear, in my house, I must have unbranded 6 bigger Leatherman type multi-tools. But I've always seen the Squirt, people talking about the Squirt, this real small 9-in-1 multi-tool. And I mean, on Blade HQ is for $34. And to have it for a keychain, I love that they just put a little loop on it for my keychain. It is unbelievable. I'm an office guy too, so I don't do heavy duty stuff. So this is pretty much everything, right? This is the Leatherman Squirt PS4. I think they have another they have one just like this, except I have the wire cutter pliers. But just wonderful. You got your little pliers, you know, screwdrivers, little blades, Phillips screwdriver, tweezers, you know, can opener, bottle opener, all those kinds of things. Just super handy and a nice little package. I was so happy. Here I am buying, you know, expensive knives and all that. Leatherman continues to just have inexpensive tools that are just wonderful. I'm not telling you guys anything you don't know, but I got that the same time I got this Mnandi, the new Mnandi, and this is with stripe platen inserts. Is what, $450, $350, I don't know. And that is $35. I play with that thing all night long. I love the Squirt. So that's my keychain knife. Again, I only have a silver loop. And I always have a new knife on it. And I like the little Squirt. So here's, of course, I am a huge fan of Chris Reeve and the Mnandi. A nice office knife. I mean, this small gentleman's folder and that Leatherman for me could be the only 2 knives I ever needed or wanted, but I got this collector's sickness. So I need a lot of things. Of course, the Mnandi, like I said, striped. Did I say stripped before? Stripe planting. I'm sorry, I mispronounced stuff and going fast because, as you guys, the people who have watched this, it's more just about the enjoyment of the knives. I know that there are 1,000 other knife channels that'll give you a lot of information. And the comments have been just great, adding on to my stuff, correcting things. I appreciate that. I really do. But that's why some people just hate the fact that I don't go into super detail. The one reason I 1,000 videos ago wanted to do videos is I wanted to do them the kind of way that I like them. And that is, I just like knives. I hate when people get snooty because they get so into collecting. I collect a lot of things. It's not just the knife community, it's any community. It's the coin community. I just like knives, okay? And I really like the Chris Reeve knives. It's a Mnandi. Just a real nice gentleman's folder. S35 VN steel. 2.75. Just right under 2.8 inches of a hollow ground blade. S35 VN steel from Crucible. 6.4 inches total. And it only weighs 1.6 ounces. Titanium liners. Wonderful natural wood inlays. Look at the clip. I really like. It's only right hand tip up only. But you know, I wanted the exclusive Blade HQ, and I did a video on it, Blade HQ carbon fiber version, and they only had a lefty, a Chris Reeve left-handed one, and I bought it. And I'll tell you, when you're talking about, this is not a tactical knife, okay? And so you can do it with one hand. It does have a nail nick. Just a wonderful knife. And they age. I've seen people with a collector's set. Whatever that means. I mean, I own 4 of them, so I guess that's a collector's set. But I've seen people with 10, 12, 20 of them. And the older ones, man, do they age great. Oh, they age so nice. This is the Chris Reeve Mnandi with striped platinum wood, all natural wood. So you'll see different wood inserts, even though it's the same wood on these. Just so well done. That's my carry. A small gentleman's folder, along with the squirt, the Leatherman Squirt. I'll tell you, hats off to Leatherman. And I know you guys probably know a lot more about Leatherman, but like I said, in every drawer in my apartment, people have given me Leathermans or Leatherman ripoffs, you know, with their company names on them all over the place. And I grab them so much so that I have to say, man, let me get a knife out to do these boxes, because I have so many of these, because they're inexpensive, but man, are they helpful, super helpful. I was going to go with one of my favorite Chris Reeve knives, a plain Jane small Sebenza 21, but it has that Devin Thomas ladder Damascus blade. And so it just gives you enough oomph. I wanted a gentleman's folder day as far as my carry was concerned, but I figured this would be great with the Squirt. It's beautiful, the size is right, that blade is right, but it also can do a lot. A small Sebenza 21. And so just this combination can do so much. But I was feeling the Chris Reeve Mnandi instead. Oh, I love this. I have a large Sebenza 21 with the same kind of ladder Damascus, and as a pair I really love it. Of course, it's Chris Reeve. And it's that wonderful ladder Damascus blade. 2.9 inches. The total knife is 6.9 inches and only 3 ounces. Of course, it's built like a tank, because that's what Chris Reeve does with his knives. Lifetime guarantee. Just so well done. The Chris Reeve integral frame lock on the work side. Just a nice knife all around. That's the Chris Reeve small Sebenza 21 with the Devin Thomas ladder Damascus blade. I'm going to keep that one home. I'm going with my Mnandi and my Squirt. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. It is Wednesday as I record this, November 14th, 2018. Hump day. Hope your hump is an anthill instead of a mountain. You guys know what I mean. Some days it feels like mountains to climb. Others, hey, I'm already on the other side. I hope that's yours today. Don't forget to subscribe. It takes about a couple of seconds. And once you do subscribe, hit that subscribe. There'll be a little bell. Hit that. That's notification so you know when I post. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I really do. I feel it an honor that you guys are watching my videos. You have a perfect day. Keep those pockets full. Goodbye.